Well, today there is still no cure for diabetes. Doctors say getting patients to make lifestyle changes remains a challenge. I sat down again with a McAllen doctor who has spent only a short time here in the Valley, but he talked about treating his patients and what he sees for the future in the fight against diabetes.
I finished 3 years in the Valley.
Dr. Mahesh Changlani is a cardiologist with the Heart Institute at Renaissance. He says when he first arrived in the Valley,
I was almost shocked to see the incidence, the high prevalence of diabetes in the area, but also what was striking was at the young onset of age.
This is what Dr. Changlani told us a year ago when we first spoke with him.
So what we see and observe here is that the Latino population, not only we see a lot of heart disease, but they get heart attacks and blockages at much young age.
Diabetes increases the risk of heart attack and stroke. Type 2 diabetes is the most common. Changlani explained aside from genetics, challenges remain.
Sometimes hard to motivate young people who are in their 20s and 30s when we tell them go and exercise, go join a gym. Most of them say yes, but very few people do it.
Eating habits are hard to break too.
Also cutting down on sugar intake and carbohydrate intake, but especially the raw sugar. I'm sometimes disappointed when I see a diabetic patient who's young and with a big cup of soda, which is many grams of sugar, and they drink that regularly several times a day. So those are the challenges that we face in education.
As far as medications, combination drugs to treat diabetes has advantages.
That's one more step towards cutting down the number of pills in the patients who we call polypharmacy. Most diabetics have to take multiple medications, not just for diabetes, but also cholesterol and blood pressure and things like that.
But the next big step in treatment is already in the works. Well, today a person might be using any one of these products here to monitor and manage their diabetes. But in the not too distant future, all of these could be replaced by a device that'll be the size no bigger than a penny.
So trying to incorporate a patch which can detect sugar, release insulin appropriately, and when the sugar goes low, it can release glucagon so that there's no danger of hypoglycemia or low sugar reactions.
Dr. Changlani says the research is for both type 1 and type 2 diabetes. For the future in the Valley, Dr. Changlani sees more early, aggressive treatment utilizing the latest methods to treat diabetes. He says he's also upfront with his patients, telling them they are headed to many complications unless they take charge and change their lifestyle.